Welcome to a battle of top 25 ranked teams. Both sides off to a good start. The winner trying to strengthen their playoff resume. The loser may hear chants of overrated. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Maddison Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the James Maddison Dukes, taking on the 5th ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So James Maddison's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive? First down and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Ellis. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. QB decides to keep it here, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call? The Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Oregon Ducks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's McClellan. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside. Now it's 2nd down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business. And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
A completion makes it second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pass, it's Moore. Makes the catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
The Ducks line up with a first and goal. Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They try to sneak it for the first. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon. Simple play. They rely on the quarterback to sneak it across the goal line.
Yep, the big boys up front helped quite a bit with the quarterback up front. Gave him a nice push. Works for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Running back has it on a screen now. And the Dukes looking to keep this drive moving.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The Dukes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. Pass complete. It's second down now. Using his legs. It's Knight. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And the Dukes will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. That's reeled in. It's Benson. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking downfield. It's Moore. It's a wide receiver screen. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down out at the 46. It's third down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's McClellan. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the James Maddison offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. With the catch, it's Ellis. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Dukes with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Receiver in motion now. Tailback takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Dukes will have to punt this one away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And it's a bunch formation. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Ducks are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Hughes. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Dukes will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Moore. He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And the Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Send the back in motion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ducks. They cap the drive with 6 points.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is 20. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The returner is brought down. gets it started on the next drive. James Maddison's offense back out there now. To the air, it's Barnett. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the Dukes will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
It's second down after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st down, it's play action. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's low. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. It's Hughes.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That pass is caught. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And the Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. An exciting start to the quarter here is the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed, but it does bring up a 4th down here.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Barnett. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Makes the grab. It's Knight. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back grabs it on a screen, and they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! All the way to the end zone! What a play! Touchdown, Oregon!
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the James Maddison offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dukes.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. To throw, it's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here. On the run, it's Whittington. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Moore. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. James Maddison's offense back out there now. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion of the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The Dukes will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.